Good day, everyone. Actually, I took Dora and a strawberry. They said it's good for anxiety and stress. So allow me to eat it. Thank you. My name is Zuhair Alghamdi. First of all, I would like to say many of educators have interest about active learning. However, some of them may struggle with discipline issues in technique for a lot of discussion. So what I would like to say today, to explain the Jigsaw technique as one of the most important influence for the students, as well as it makes students more involved during the teaching. Actually, I've divided my presentation into 6 parts. In the first part, I will look at the definition of Jigsaw technique, and then I will look at for the purpose, then host school, key ideas, and the actions in the end, and I will receive all questions you have. So let's get started with, to define the Jigsaw technique. Actually, Jigsaw technique is a method that is based on cooperative learning, and it helps students to learn from each other. It's similar to Jigsaw puzzle. If you know Jigsaw puzzle, it's similar to Jigsaw puzzle. Each piece, each student should have each piece, each student is very important to completion. So it was developed by Elliot, a social psychologist, which called Elliot Aronson in 1970. So when I was looking for the reason for choose this technique, actually I found the Elliot Aronson wanted to break the resistance between the students, as well as he wanted to make his class more enjoy and more attractive. Now, let us begin with the purpose of the Jigsaw technique. As you see, to promote student-centered learning through a team-based cooperative pedagogy, as well as to assist the students to understand, or to their understand of sometimes science complex topics through cooperation and student-centered learning. Now let us move on to key ideas. First one, cooperative learning. As you know, 21st century skills contains collaboration and teamwork. So in this case, we have to let our students to work effectively in diversity teams. So students prefer, when I was in the midterm grammar, and by the way, I'd like to say hello for Miss Sally and Mr. Jeff. When I was in the midterm grammar school, I found all students prefer the collaboration learning, and they love it actually, while the teachers work as a facilitator, as well as increased responsibility. All the students should do the task in the group, not just capable students. All the students will work together and learn from each other. Now, I'm going to talk about the host school. Teachers who applied the Jigsaw technique in the Mentor Grammar School will observe by his colleagues, and they will in 10 to 15 minutes to share feedback and discuss about what's happening in the class. Okay, now I'm going to answer the main question. Why is this important? Jigsaw method, as you see in the figure, it's one of the it's top of 10 influences, important influences on the student achievement. And as you see, according to meta-analysis from 1,400 of 80,000 studies, which includes 300 million students around the world, about what is the most effective in the education, and that is led by the John Hattie in 2017, and that means it's very significant to consider that in our classes. Let us move to action. As you see in the figure, it's very simple to use, and that's the reason to choose this strategy with the students. It's very simple, not difficult. It just divides the students to jigsaw groups, and you have to, as a teacher, you have to appoint one student from each group as a leader, and then after that you have to assign, or before that you will divide the lesson into 5 to 6 segments. And after that you have to divide or assign the segment, assign the task for each student. So each student will have a task. And as I said before, each student in the class will work, not just capable students. The teacher will divide the previous jigsaw group. The teacher will divide the groups into expert groups. So each expert group has a segment. For example, sound and the sound experiment, heat and the heat experiment. So all the whole group, all of them, they will work together in the same task: sound and the sound experiment, heat and the heat experiment, electricity and the electricity experiment, and magnetism and magnetism experiment, and the end light and light experiment. After that, the teacher brings back again into jigsaw groups. Then after that, the teachers maybe ask the students to present his or her task, then discuss about it. In the end, the teacher will give the students little quiz to make sure about what they learned. I would like to conclude. That is, it doesn't matter what kind of technique that will be useful for students. The very important thing is to rethink about what is the cooperation learning or cooperative learning. And that's what I see in this presentation. If you have any question, I would be happy to listen. And I would be happy to answer them.